Hello, hello. Welcome to Leap Taken. This is Mika. Here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. And today I am in Phoenix. There's a road a little ways down, so if you're hearing traffic, that's why. But look at my location. I am sitting up here in this mountain. Found a spot to sit on, and we're going to go ahead and do this video here because I thought it was important for me to get outside, get some vitamin D, get some sunlight. It is chilly, but so what? You know, I just needed to get outside. So what I would like to talk about is how do you immediately change your energy, whether it's within yourself or it's in your actual physical space. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this. Sorry if you're people, that's my notes in my hand. How do you even know you're having an issue with energy? How do you know that maybe there's an issue or something along those lines that you need to be concerned with? For me, I can't sleep. After a while, I know the energy's kind of messed up if I can't sleep. I'm distracted. There's just too many things going on, and I'm just like distracted. And then the other is, you know, you can feel the negative vibes, for lack of better words. You can feel that energy kind of just permeating throughout the space. And then within myself, if I'm too distracted, if I'm feeling too much chaos in me, it went from maybe inspiration and feeling pretty motivated and driven and passionate to chaos. And if you know what I'm talking about, if you know, chaos is like when you're feeling that energy and you can't, you can't calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to the point, no matter what you do, you can't calm down. Sorry. Anyway, so lack of sleep, headaches. Sometimes people have visceral reactions. They actually have like strong visceral reactions. Visceral physical reactions is what I'm trying to say. To, you know, a situation you can feel in your body, whether it's to a space or within yourself. You're picking up on something else and you just don't know what. And this definitely goes out to us empaths and people like that, because we definitely, I think, wrestle with that more. Right? Well, it's just gonna blow. Well, at least it can blow, right? It's not stiff. Okay, so how did we change this energy? Well, I made a decision to come outside for me personally, because I needed a change of energy. It's not that anything's wrong, but I'm kind of in that space where it could go from motivated, driven, passionate to chaotic, you know, borderline manic. So I thought it would be great to kind of immerse myself in nature, get outside, let some of this beautiful sunlight hit me, and just kind of bask in this for a moment. I would like for it to be quiet, but apparently motorcycles love this road that I decided to stop on, the side of the mountain where the road is, where I decided to stop. It's loud. But anyway, moving on. Move to another location is my point. So if it's your energy and you're struggling with, you know, keeping it balanced, or, you know, you need to just change something, you don't feel good, physically go someplace else. And maybe it's to another room in your home. Maybe it's not, you know, on the top of a mountain, but move. Which is the other thing. Move, you know, dance, move your body, especially the lower area, your hips, butt, you know, thighs, like get those moving, jiggle. No, seriously, it helps. Just, you know, move, put some music on and move. Concentrate on your breathing also, don't forget that. And that's just basically, you know, making a point to just pay attention to your ins and outs, your exhaling, and so forth. Inhaling, you want to just pay attention to that. Yeah, that's a great thing to do. Okay, some of the other things that help me are doing the shower spell, just taking a shower, I don't care what time of day it is, and just releasing the negative energy, getting that off of you. Get a reading. Get a reading, especially if you've been at this and you can't seem to make it, like you can't get it back to a certain point. Just go ahead and maybe do a reading. You don't have to pay someone. You can also, you know, do one yourself if you need to. But do invest in getting a reading done, whether it's time and or money, however you want to go about doing it. But I think it's like imperative that you work on that as well. Um, because it can tell you a lot, especially, like I said, if it's ongoing, you've been trying to kind of release this, and I'll have a video soon on releasing negative energy, negative vibrations, or if you just feel like you're on this frequency of negativity, it's not any person or thing, you just feel like it's that, then I would strongly suggest that. Okay, so the other thing is if this is a change of energy that is needed in your home, if you feel like, okay, inside my home, it just don't feel right. And again, that's going to be lack of sleep, like when you walk in, the vibes feel off, you know. Change your furniture around. You know, I'm sure by now most people understand feng shui, and that's a whole system, so I won't get into that, but maybe start employing those techniques in feng shui to see if that helps you and your space, if it feels differently. But honestly, just moving things around, just you know, changing some decor out, maybe color therapy, that's where that's coming into play, aromatherapy. So yes, you can do smoke cleanses with incense and things like that. The scent alone could be very uplifting to you depending on the scents that you get, or calming or soothing. But also some good old-fashioned sage or Palo Santo, open the windows up and let's get that energy going. And then finally, in that regards, you're gonna need to clean your house. I know a lot of us don't feel like it. We go through, make excuses. Oh, we'll get to it, blah, blah, blah. You have to clean up. You got to mundanely clean your space, guys. You know, you seriously have to clean your space. That's the only way you're going to be able to sort of really thoroughly kind of get that energy going. Just the simple act of you moving from space to space, dusting. Let me tell you about dust. Dust represents stagnant energy, and we all have it sometimes, especially now in these winter months. Dust, I live in a place where it's mostly dirt, so I have dust all the time. Just please know that, I mean, no one's house is, well, my house is not perfect. Most of us, we won't live perfect, but if you're picking up on this energy shift like this, and something needs to change in your space, clean, dust, remove, get the dust bunnies from under the bed, all that. And then finally, maybe you want to look at maybe enchanting some of your cleaning tools, not just the products like your broom, your vacuum, and things like that. You know, you say a specific chant possibly as you're cleaning the floors or anything like that. And sometimes even go outside your space, your door, your actual physical door, wipe the handles off, clean it, you know, spray it down. That's just, you know, maintenance. It's the cottage witch. I'm going to tell you to do this all the time. And then, you know, maybe look in some protective magic as well for yourself and for your home and your space. So when all else fails, just so you know, if you're getting the bad vibes or you feel off balance in your own home, in your own space, I'm going to say this. Either you're surrendering or you're leaving. That's how I approach this when you pick up on this. Surrendering is you don't really do anything. Not doing anything is surrendering. That's just kind of just falling in line with whatever the energy is and just accepting it. You're surrendering to it. If that's what you feel you need to do, that's fine. I don't operate that way. That's not healthy for me. That's the kind of thing I want to resist, or I want to redirect it someplace else, because if I feel like it's making me uncomfortable, I don't want to surrender to that. But believe it or not, I'm saying this because a lot of people will pick up on energy that feels off and sit there anyway. So you surrender to it. The other part is leave, whether it's physically leaving a space. You can't, well, you can leave your body, but you most likely can't come back. We call that death. The other way of leaving is distraction. Honestly, have you ever been so engrossed in a good story? Reading a book, and you just got so caught up, like you're in another world. Same for any kind of TV shows, series, movies that just kind of transport you. You like you're there. You don't hear anything else. You're not aware of anything else. Yeah, that's healthy distractions for situations. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes it's imperative that we have healthy distractions. So maybe look into that as well. I don't know. I think it's good for our mental. Again, a good book. I'm going to advocate a good book. The TV is a little more passive, but the book, you're moving your eyes. You usually have something in your hand. It works for me anyway, or a good story. Also, please remember you can reach out for help to someone too. Sometimes it's not just bad energy. Sometimes it's something bigger. And I mean that from a mental health point of view. Sometimes It's not, it's that, or you're really picking up on something that's really dangerous from a metaphysical point of view. You may be picking up on an entity, a presence, or something that is not for your greater good, does not mean you well. And you can be picking up on that. I caution to say that because it takes a lot of, to me, knowledge. You have to become knowledgeable to kind of differentiate and understand that. Even just basic knowledge of understanding, because some people are just scared of everything. Anything that goes bump in the night, they think it's a demon. So that's not what I mean. I simply mean situations where, you know, there could be an entity, a presence, a spirit who needs to be sort of redirected, you know, and they're haunting you. I've been haunted before, so I know what that's like, and it's real. It's a real thing. So just something to kind of concern you with itself with as well. If you've tried all the basics of cleansing your home, your space, yourself, and this is more of an everyday occurrence where you're just feeling bad vibes or your energy is very unbalanced. Yeah, there mental health, and possibly there's something else, you know, metaphysically going on, spiritual going on. But only you'll know that, and that takes you having being in touch with your intuition, being in touch with your higher self, so that you learn to trust yourself, so you can make a decision on what feels right and what doesn't feel right. But yeah, those are my tips. Hopefully this is helpful. I'm telling you guys, I love that I live here. I love my life. I love that I am making a point to live magically. And I know a lot of people might say, oh, how is this living magical? You're just there. This is a tourist trap or something like that. But still, it's exciting to me, right? Oh. Sorry. I'm not the only one out here, but I had a good spot. I thought I was going to be left alone, but this, I mean, they're like for real hiking trails here. But anyway, yeah. So hopefully this has helped you if you're dealing with that. I made this thinking about the people who right now are coming into the new year, and everyone else, including myself, is probably like super excited about all their goals and things that they're going to be working on. And you might not be feeling that right now. And you might just be feeling like your energies may be a little off. You're not feeling as balanced as usual. And that could just be a kickback as well to just the energy around you. Everybody else is kind of like, some people move opposite. You know what I mean? If the crowd is screaming, they're quiet. If the crowd's quiet, they got to make a noise. Like, there's just people in the world. We're all built different. And I just think that some people are just built that way, and that's okay. That's fine, you know, if that's your deal. But you might be also just picking, if you're one of those people, if you find that you're one of those people always kind of doing the opposite for whatever reason, you could be also just experiencing that right now too, where you're not going to be as excited as everybody else. And maybe your vibes are not off. This is just who you are. This is how you operate. All right, so I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Again, I am Mika. This is Leap Taken. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and also maybe consider joining the Leap Taken membership. I have a whole video talking about, if you want to click that little join button down below, I have a video before you make any sort of commitment that breaks it down, explains exactly what you get, what's happening, and I'll be adding more features and more perks as time goes on. So thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.